Criswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Pop a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd down. Here's an option right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going
That's why I
out of
play like that,
bounds.
because I know.
Not often
You
the
have to
4th
run it.
down
I knew that I
conversions
would be
result in
different.
23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they run the option on 2nd down. A pitch back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. They're going for it. It's Murray. Hurts over the middle. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first. Running right on the option is Murray. And the ball is knocked out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. A great play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Miles Jack was right fucking there. Like, we gotta make that tackle, bro.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Rolling to his left. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. They'll try the right side with Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They hand this off to Harris. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Pickett will look to pass it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the option to give to Williams here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's the option going right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you it's a full combination of what he's got going in his game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Pickett sets up play action. He'll let it fly for Austin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
See, that's a pack of shit.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
Positive yards.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 24, Pickett steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
The man in motion left here, Johnson.
God, do motion. Why
And
you
the play
fucking
clock
motion?
at 5. We're going to get a timeout.
Damn, man.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw, Pickett.
God,
And
bro.
that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now they'll run the option to short side left.
Fumble! They can fumble, man.
No.
They can fumble.
Just short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They run. It's Williams.
Nope.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. First and 10, here's Pickett. Finding Pickens for another catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move.
Yeah, I see what you did.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's what he's doing.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
Yes.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I see. Leaving people open.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. run with Harris out of the shotgun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he'll be hit as he
was open. He was open.
And that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Pickett. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th. For now, a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Pickett will look to throw it here. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. Looking to throw again on second down.
Pickett, he's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On the ground, it's Harris. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall.
And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line.
And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
3rd and long, Murray from his end zone. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is caught. He hits more. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Shotgun now for Murray. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Murray to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. T.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Able to find Ertz, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. Pickett. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
My quarterback's just not good
Sometimes an
enough
incompletion
to
is the right
confidently
play. And he showed that
make
he's
those
learned from his
throws.
earlier interception on
It's
that
open,
throw.
but it's like
Instead of forcing it,
it's
he
gonna
just
get picked.
tossed it
That's the
away.
thing. I can't make those throws. I'm gonna get
So now
picked off.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Once I get the
on 1st down.
confidence, I'll be good.
A give to Harris. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick sweep.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So that's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. 20.
Oh, man, this fucking game, bro.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it.
Bullshit. I call it. Madden always does that. They block. How they block so good? Like everybody hat on a hat like that.
And
That's
now things
crazy.
get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
How they get hat on a hat like that? That's crazy.
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD.
It ain't
Here's
no
yet
way.
another kickoff. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20.
Why ain't you onside kick? That's crazy.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the cash.
Pickett back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
In motion goes the tight end. Pickett to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Steelers, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next